If you're an affiliate looking to run Google ads and you have a low budget, but you still want to make money because you know there's a ton of money to be made, then this video is for you. I'm going to show you some secret strategies on how you can save a ton of money testing affiliate offers on Google ads. I'm going to show you an example of a profitable campaign and where you can get access to many more profitable examples of Google search ads for affiliates. So first of all, before we start, let me just tell you that I've spent nearly $7 million on Google Ads over the last 5 years. I've done multiple videos on this channel. You can check the channel, or you can come over to the Powerhouse Affiliate Forum, check some of the case studies we've done over there, as well as the 30-day Google Ads Challenge course, which describes the proper way to set up affiliate marketing campaigns using CPA affiliate offers on Google search ads. It is specific. It shows an example of a campaign that converts, and it shows you how to set up your landing pages, your tracking, and all of the other important things that are required when you're running ads on Google. So now let's talk about how you can run campaigns with a low budget. Let's say you only want to spend $50 to $100 a day. I would consider that low. If you're going below $50, these strategies will probably still work, but you're really going to have to wait a lot longer to optimize your campaign. Really, a low budget just means that you have to wait longer for results. And so coming into the platform, I'm going to show you some of the tools I use and how to set up these ads so that you're not blowing a whole bunch of cash out the gates to try and test new offers. So let's go on my computer and let's talk about an example, and then we'll talk about how I would approach this as an affiliate marketer in today's day and age. So just to start out, I wanted to show an example because there are people that watch these videos that want proof. So here's proof that I do this for a living. And here is an example of a campaign that is running at about $100 per day for the last 7 days. And you can see here the ROI is magnificent. I find this excellent. I've spent $768 and earned $1,376. And this is for a CPA affiliate offer, running my traffic to a landing page that people click through that go to the offer. That's simple. So we're going to talk about some of the strategies and keyword ideas, bidding strategies, ads, landing pages, all of that stuff here in this video. So let's start and let's get to the point. So the first step, of course, is as an affiliate, we need to choose affiliate offers. So let me pull up a CPA affiliate network. If you haven't joined any CPA affiliate networks or you're kind of new to this, then we do have some information on how to get accepted to these affiliate networks, all of that kind of stuff. Check the link down in the description for that, and you can learn how to access these CPA affiliate offers. CPA is what we're going to be doing here, and Affiliate is just a place where you can get access to hundreds of different offers. So coming into Affiliate Audio, you're going to see a list of offers. Over on the left side, you can see there's a menu here for offers. And typically, it doesn't really matter if you have a high budget or a low budget. There is a certain kind of offer that works better than others on Google search ads, especially as an affiliate. Now, what I mean by that is typically I'm looking for a higher payout range than your typical, small lead forms. So I'm looking for anything over $15 to $150. That range usually works better using these strategies. If you get in below $15, you're really risking the chance of losing money because the cost per click might be too high. If you can get super low cost per click, then this is irrelevant. But basically, just as a general rule of thumb, looking for offers in the anywhere from 15 to 150. So using this as an example, I did a filter here and we went for Google PPC just to see what offers they allow Google search. So that's the first step, finding an offer that allows search traffic. Next, we're going to just find another example here. This one looks pretty good, the blood balance, blood pressure stuff. And what we can see here is the first thing is what country are we going to be running. So the first tip here is if you want to spend less, don't target the United States because the United States is the most popular and it is the most expensive. We'll show that as an example here in a second. But you can see here this blood pressure offer does in fact allow South Africa, New Zealand, Canada, and then other geos here. So this might be a good offer because we can run it on multiple countries. I'm going to use it as an example just because it seems like a good way to go here. So let's assume I pick this one. It's got a $115 payout in New Zealand, $125 in South Africa, and anywhere from 0 to 150 in Canada. I'm assuming that's based on a commission structure. So next step is to get keywords on this or do some research around your audience. We did a video on customer avatars. I would highly recommend checking that out. I'll put that in the description below so that you can understand your audience before you start advertising to your audience. It really helps in understanding what these people are doing, what their pain points are, ways to find keywords, and all of that kind of stuff. So do that first, and then we're going to get into keyword research. So for keyword research, there are two tools that I like to use. And the first tool is SEMrush. SEMrush, if you have a low budget, there is a 14-day free trial down below. So you can try this for 14 days, get started on it, start making some money, and then, of course, if you want to use it later, you can continue your subscription. And what I've done is I've typed in blood pressure as the keyword here to do some research. And the next step I'm going to do is I'm going to sort by intent because I want to find some commercial and transactional keywords. These are keywords that are more likely people that are in the buyer phase or they're in the close to buying versus the top of funnel where people are doing research and they don't really understand what's going on yet. So you can see by example here, blood pressure monitor is the highest volume intent keyword. If you're searching for blood pressure monitor, you're probably looking to buy one. So you can come down here and you can see all these types. And here's one here, foods to lower blood pressure. That would be a good one for this particular offer, which I should mention, you should probably research the offer and see exactly what they're offering. In this case, I believe it is a diet type of product, but we could take a look further. Control your blood pressure, yes, okay. So I'm assuming they're selling some type of supplement here or whatever it is. So with that in mind, we're going to look for keywords that would fit the offer, of course. And we're looking for high intent keywords because we have a low budget. We don't have enough money to test broad. If you have a big budget, of course, you're not just going to go strictly on this. You're going to try all levels of the funnel. You're going to try the top of the funnel. You're going to try middle funnel, bottom of the funnel. But right now we're going for high intent. Okay. So find the keywords. Now what you're going to notice here, first step is I'm in the United States and you can see the cost per click here is, you know, $1, anywhere from 15 cents to $1. And I mean, on a low budget, that's probably a little high. So to get that lower, you can either do a ton of research and find some very high intent keywords with a low cost per click, or you can switch the country. In this case, we said that we could do Canada. So let's just see how much the cost per click drops when we go to a country like Canada. Now, of course, there's going to be less volume, but with a low budget, it doesn't really matter because you're not going for a massive scale here. But of course, later you will. Once you start making money, you can come back and start targeting other countries like the United States, the bigger countries. So starting on a smaller scale, you can see here that cost per click has dropped drastically. We're looking at 8 cents here to 33 cents. 41 is the highest, 58 cents. Okay, so you can see what my point here is. You switch the country, you're going to notice the cost per click drops significantly. And if we select South Africa here, which is another country, we're probably going to see a major drop in cost per click. And that would open an opportunity here to run this offer in South Africa to English-speaking, to the English-speaking population. And let's just have a look because I'm interested. 11 cents is the top cost here. Oh, no, wait, 74 cents, morning drink for high blood pressure. That's very interesting, 74 cents, but everything else is below 15 cents. So if you look here, the cost per click is drastically low. And there's still some volume there, according to SEMrush, for these keywords related to blood pressure. So that's how I would do my keyword research. I would find probably 10 to 20 keywords that are highly relevant to my offer. Even do the brand bidding if you can, and also maybe select a different country. Another tool is the Google Ads Keyword Planner. So you can get access to this for free if you have a Google Ads account. And again, you can see, you can do your keyword research, and it's going to give you information on the keywords as well. It's going to give you some ideas. It's going to show you some of the top of page bids and high and low range bids, all of that kind of stuff. And you can see how much volume there is. So you might be saying, Joey, why would I pay for SEMrush if I can get the same information here? Well, the difference with SEMrush is they do have a feature over on the left here for advertising, which works out to be a spy tool for search ads. And once you find your keywords, you can start looking at your competitors or what other people are running out there in terms of that offer you chose. And you can start doing your advertising research, and you can see what other affiliates are doing. I've done videos on that, so I'm not going to cover it right now. And it's also covered in the 30-day challenge course on how to find profitable campaigns. But if you do select this tool, there are many more features involved. So that's that on keyword research. If you have more questions, post them in the comments. So far, if you like this video, please gently push on that little thumb that you see at the bottom. It's the like button. You don't have to smash it. You can just push it or touch it, and it'll like the video, and it'll bring it up to the top of the feed for other people to learn how to run these ads profitably. If you also want to subscribe, that would be wonderful. Next, let's talk about the next most important thing, which is the structure of your campaign. One thing you'll notice if you come to Google and you search for blood balance or blood pressure, you'll see other people are already running this as sponsored ads. And you can see some people are doing YouTube videos. And there are a couple of ways to approach this. You can do it as a problem-focused ad group. So people have high blood pressure, they're doing research and all that kind of stuff. Or you can go straight for the sale like this person is doing, who is likely bidding on the keyword blood balance and other things. So they're doing brand bidding. There's two different approaches here. With a lower budget, the brand bidding does work, but you're going to be paying higher cost per click. So it really comes down to testing. And so you're going to test both strategies and maybe perhaps different campaigns or different ad groups. And let's just have a look at this person's landing page here. And you can see here, it's very straight to the point. It's in fact probably breaking terms, to be honest with you, when it comes to running Google ads. What we do at Powerhouse Affiliate is we advocate having really good landing pages with content, all the legal pages, all of that good stuff, because eventually if you keep going high, aggressive landing pages like this, you're eventually going to get banned from your Google account. So I don't recommend doing something like this, because there's no content, there's no value, it's just a checkout page, and Google doesn't like that. So this person might be just burning and churning accounts, whatever it might be. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to create a landing page that has all of the important things that a landing page has. Check out other videos on this channel for sample landing pages, or go in and look at what others are doing in SEMrush, look at the landing pages. But basically you're going to want to do what one of my favorite ones is the problem agitate solution style. So you identify the problem right away. Obviously these people have high blood pressure. Your landing page should talk about blood pressure and the problems associated with it and the lifestyle problems that they face. And then talk about this even more and agitate that problem so that they're just like, oh my God, that's me. I can't believe this is exactly what I feel like. And then you introduce the solution, which is the product itself. So that's kind of the strategy we're doing here for landing pages. And so really you're going to have to do some research on how you create your landing pages. There's not enough time in this video to really hammer out that. So next we want to talk about the ad structure and all of the things that can improve your campaign. Now, we did a Power Hour, how to blow up volume and conversions in Google Ads. This is a live webinar that we did on YouTube for our Powerhouse Affiliate Premium members that described all the ad optimization techniques, how to scale, how to boost your conversion rates. All of this stuff was a result of a meeting that I had had with a very highly skilled Google Ads expert that worked for Google, which was the first time I ever met somebody that knew what they were talking about that worked for Google. Sorry for if I've insulted anybody that works at Google, but basically this person knew what they were talking about. So after that meeting, I came and did a live webinar describing all of the important things that you need to know about Google Ads and optimizing your campaigns. So if you want access to that, just come into the forum and find this in the Powerhouse Live Lounge, where we do live Power Hour sessions. Basically, in a nutshell, it says, make sure your ad is highly congruent to your landing page, and make sure that the landing page is highly congruent to the offer. So it's all a flow. So the person searches, that keyword should match the intent of your ad. The ad should match the intent of the landing page, and so on, so that eventually you get the conversion. This will drastically increase your conversion rates, which you are reporting back to Google, which Google sees the conversion rates happening. This boosts the quality of your Google Ads campaign. The click-through rate on your ad is extremely important because you have to make sure that people are clicking on your ad, and when Google sees people clicking, they like that too. So all of these things help to bring quality to your campaign, therefore giving you delivery and giving you clicks at a lower cost, allowing you to spend $50 to $100 a day getting conversions. So the next step is deciding your bid strategy. The bid strategy in this case for a low budget, most people recommend you start with enhanced bidding and optimizing for conversions so that you can set your target cost per click on that campaign. Test and see how much traffic you're getting, see if you can get some conversions, and make sure you're reporting your conversions back to Google. If Google's not seeing this column here populate, which is the conversions column, then you're not going to be able to take advantage of their advanced bidding strategies. And eventually you're going to want to move this to a target CPA, because that target CPA allows Google to go even further in terms of putting your ads in front of the right people at the right time in the right location. That's the advantage of using these conversion metrics and giving it back to Google. All of that tracking is described. I use CPV Lab Pro to do my tracking. It integrates well with Google Ads, sending that conversion data back. So in this case, it's now running at a target CPA. And sometimes in order to scale this, you're going to find that you're going to have to add more keywords, or you're going to have to add more countries or more devices. There's just a lot to scaling. But starting out with a low budget, start with one country, start with all devices, because you'll want to see which ones work best. So you're going to start with all devices and then eventually turn off some other devices. And you can do that here in the settings. You're going to come into your keywords and you're going to start looking at the keywords. And what I recommend when you're starting out, again, I know I'm all over the place here, but these are tips that you're going to want to know. When you're choosing your keywords and adding them to your campaign, on a low budget, phrase match makes more sense than broad match. Even though Google's going to tell you to go broad match, they're just going to send you a whole bunch of crap keywords right off the bat, and you're going to be wasting a lot of money. If you do your proper keyword research, use the phrase match or exact match on the start of this campaign with the enhanced bidding, and then move it into target CPA later. And if you want to start adding and scaling, make sure you do it in separate campaigns or separate ad groups. Especially if you're going in different countries, that should be a different campaign altogether. So get your first campaign working in wherever it is, if you choose Canada or South Africa or wherever, and then move into United States in a completely different campaign. And really, this is going to take a lot of learning and adapting. You're going to have to split test your landing pages, split test your ads. All of that needs to be optimized. And the problem with a low budget is that you will not have a lot of data to work with in a short period of time. So you have to be patient when you have a low budget. It doesn't really necessarily change much on your strategy overall, because really what we're doing here is we're just slowing the pace of the traffic. So we have to wait longer to do our optimizations. And that's the price we pay for low budget campaigns. If you have further questions, please come into the forum, ask questions there, post your comments down below. Hopefully this was informative for people to understand that low budget campaigns are completely possible on Google search ads. It just takes more time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.